Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. In this video, I want to show you how the April 30th, 2011 and the April 30th, 2016 White House Correspondents Dinners foreshadowed the Donald Trump presidency. Again, the highest office in the land, the President of the United States. It is not a position that is the result of the voting of the US public. It is a position that is a dictatorship that is filled by puppet stooges who are willing to carry out the agenda and deceive the American people. The elections that we do every 4 years are a farce, they are a show to give false legitimacy to something that is, again, a planned dictatorship. So you might recall the White House Correspondents Dinner this year, which is supposed to be a night of comedy. Typically, the president's making jokes. They have somebody up there to roast the president. This year, the last Correspondents Dinner for Obama, his eighth, he finished by dropping the mic. He said Obama out and dropped the mic, like rappers do, like comedians do, like entertainers do. And really, the President of the United States, for the most part, is an entertainer. They don't really do anything. They don't have any authority. They don't make any decisions. They're just a puppet, a face, someone to go out on the TV screen and for people to listen to and be duped by, essentially, if you don't see what the United States of America is. I was 17 when George W. Bush was elected president. That was all I needed to see to know that it was an entire joke. How could this crackhead, son of a former president who could hardly form a sentence, how could they be the president of the United States? It was all clear to me from that day on. When George W. Bush became the president, I couldn't even vote yet. And I've never voted since. Why would I vote for something making a mockery of me, you know? Anyone with a brain or integrity would never vote because all you're doing is legitimizing a lie. So let's check this out. Obama's sign-off before he dropped the mic was Obama out. That's what he said. His own words, and then he dropped the mic. Obama out in gematria sums to 25 and 88, just like Trump sums to 25 and 88. And April 30th, 2011, exactly 5 years earlier, where was the White House Correspondents Dinner where Trump went after, or not Trump, where Obama went after Trump and joked about what the White House would be if Trump was the president of the United States. So we're going to watch these clips from 2016 and 2011 and talk about how this was all connected. Real quick, from the White House Correspondents' Dinner this year where Obama dropped the mic to Election Day, a span of 193 days. 193, a very interesting number because it's the 44th prime number. 44 is the number bringing Obama and Trump together through the birther argument. At the beginning of the Obama administration, there was a lot of Trump in the headlines, leading the way that Obama was really born somewhere else. His birth certificate was a fraud. They called it the birther argument. Birther equals 44. Obama was the 44th president, but really only the 43rd person to be president. That's because Grover Cleveland counted as 22 and 24. He had a split term, the only president to do so, meaning the 25th president was the 24th person, all the way up to the present. Obama number 44, but the 43rd person. Trump's number 45, but really the 44th person. So 44 attached to the Obama presidency, and now the Trump. Two men who've been in the spotlight for the last 8 years. So let's watch this. This is from earlier this year, again, April 30th, 2016, 193 days before the election, the 44th prime. Let's listen to Obama. Here's how he said Obama out.
Every single day. So I want to close my final White House Correspondents' Dinner by just saying thank you. I'm very proud of what you've done. It has been an honor and a privilege to work side by side with you to strengthen our democracy. And with that, I just have two more words to say. Obama out.
The article written about this at the time, my favorite paragraph about this article is right here. Interestingly, fictional Barack Obama is an inveterate mic dropper. Key and Peele sketches have depicted Obama dropping the mic. You know, the Comedy Central, the CC 33 station, Key and Peele doing a lot of skits about Obama. Before Obama did this, the comedians were showing Obama dropping the mic. It's all part of a big show. When you turn on Comedy Central, you're watching actors. When you turn on your C-SPAN and you're watching your Congress, your elected officials, you're watching a bunch of actors. This world is run by actors. Saturday Night Live talked about him dropping the mic, you know. Obama himself is truly a fictional character. There's no one with the name Barack Hussein Obama. That's the made-up personality to be the dictator of the United States of America. That name was crafted as part of the post-9/11 agenda. September 11th, they scared the U.S. with Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden. Then who do we get? Barack Hussein Obama. What a joke. I don't think his real name's Barry Soetoro either. If you've never seen my videos on breaking down Obama's name, it's all coded. So, let's go back. Well, this most recent date, April 30th, 2016, it was a date with 70 numerology. Donald Trump taking the White House at age 70. He'll be 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days old. Inauguration Day, January 20th, 2017. It was a date with a life lesson number of 43. The day Obama dropped the mic, Obama was the 43rd man to be president. The date he was elected, November 4th, 2008, date with 43 numerology. He gave his acceptance speech in Grant Park. Grant Park equals 43 in Gematria. It's the land of Lincoln. Lincoln born on the 43rd day of the year. Lincoln oversaw the Civil War. Civil War equals 43. So does Charleston, where the Civil War began. The day Obama dropped the mic, date with 50 numerology. Donald equals 50. America equals 50. 50 states and a million more territories. I noticed the gematria of mic drop is 42, just like Freemason, just like the big G, the middle of the Freemason compass and square. It is a network of Freemasons that rule over us, that script these events by the numbers, these tributes by the numbers. No doubt, the Freemason handlers of Obama said that this is why he's going to do the mic drop on that date as a tribute to the next stooge president, Donald Trump. So, it was also April 30th, 2011, which was a date with 45 numerology, where Obama talked about if Trump were the president. And during the White House Correspondents Dinner, they put up this shot, the Trump White House remodeled, you know, made it look like a casino, gold columns. They say Donald Trump's got a lot of gold on the inside of his house. Obama specifically used the word change. What a change it would be from Obama to Trump. Before they go to this skit, we'll watch that. Donald Trump's been using the phrase, wearing that hat with the slogan, Make America Great Again. Donald Trump on the campaign trail. Look at the name Make America Great Again, as well as the name Barack Hussein Obama. They both sum to 163, which is the 38th prime number, which is the change number. Obama ran on hope and change. Hope equals 44. Hope and change. So let's watch. I'm going to minimize myself here. Let's just go back and take the time to watch from 2011, 5 years before the mic drop. Here was more foreshadowing that Donald Trump would be the president to follow Obama. It was all foretold in this White House Correspondents Dinner. Check it out.
It is wonderful to be here at the White House Correspondents Dinner. What a week. As some of you heard, the state of Hawaii released my official long-form birth certificate. Hopefully, this puts all doubts to rest. But just in case there are any lingering questions, tonight, I'm prepared to go a step further. Tonight, for the first time, I am releasing my official birth video. Now,
I just gotta say, isn't Trump just the most ridiculous looking man? He's just such an absurd person to look at. And what's with more and more white men in high places turning orange in recent years? It was John Boehner, the first of them. Now there's several, including Donald Trump.
I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years. Not even me. But let's take a look.
Truth Seeker, I'll show you this in a minute. Obama really was supposedly born August 4th, 1961. This is the footage from the Disney cartoon The Lion King. The Lion King in Gematria equals 61, like his birth year. Remember, the name Obama in Jewish Gematria equals 84, a lot like his 8/4 birthday. United States of America, 84, special number to the history of the nation. Jesuit equals 84. Donald Trump himself, a Jesuit, went to the Jesuit University, Fordham University, beginning in 1964. He was elected president 52 years later in 2016. White House equals 52, government 52. The name Donald Trump equals 48, the reflection of 84. You could also write Obama's birthday 4/8, depending on where you are in the world. But all of this, it's all coded propaganda. It's all chosen for a reason. Let's continue. Interesting how right as he comes back, the time goes to 8:04. They get that right on his head, the MSNBC shot. Kind of like how he gave his final presidential speech January 10th, 2017, beginning the speech at 8:04 local time in Chicago. 8:04. January 10th, 1/10, the word president equals 110. He became the first president to give his outgoing speech on that date. Typically, it's January 19th. 119. All-Seeing Eye, 119. Star of David, 119. Master Plan, 119. Donald in Jewish Gematria equals 119. Announced as the 45th president on November 9th, 119, the anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. Mr. Wall himself announced as the 45th president on the anniversary of the fall of the wall. Berlin Wall equals 45, just like how the date of this Correspondents' Dinner was a date with 45 numerology, and as we're about to get to, Obama jokes about Trump taking the White House.
Oh well. Back to square one. I want to make clear to the Fox News table, that was a joke. That was not my real birth video. That was a children's cartoon. Call Disney if you don't believe me. They have the original long-form version. Michelle Bachmann is here, though, I understand. And she is thinking about running for president, which is weird because I hear she was born in Canada. Yes, Michelle, this is how it starts. There's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now I know.
Just think about it, Truth Seeker. Look at how that joke goes from Mitt Romney, which is what the model plan is for Obamacare, and then the joke goes to Donald Trump. And Donald Trump and the Republicans have said the first thing they're doing on Inauguration Day is repealing and now replacing Obamacare. And we'll see what they replace it with. It'll probably be the exact same thing. The Democrats and Republicans, they always campaign different, but then do the exact same thing. It's all planned, Truth Seeker. Planned agenda we're living out.
I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
Isn't it kind of sick? A room full of rich assholes, even making jokes about unsolved murder mysteries. Well, they were unsolved until I came along. I've shown you who's responsible, how all these men have died by the same numbers, the same Freemasonic numbers, if they really even have died. But I just hate watching this. These rich assholes have their laughs, over being the tyrants that they are. It's sick. Some Jewish scumbag. What else?
All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. Well handled, sir. Well handled. Say what you will about Mr. Trump. He certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there.
Did you hear how he emphasized the word change? Again, we just talked about that. Make America Great Again, 163. Barack Hussein Obama, 163. 163, the 38th prime number. Something else, isn't it?
It is wonderful to be here.
So there it is, Truth Seeker. 2 White House Correspondents Dinners, 2 nights of comedy foretelling what our future was. Truth Seeker, I wish there were enough people out there who cared. For 3 months now, I've been saying, let's raise enough money to go to Washington, D.C., and to raise awareness about this staged spectacle. We do not want Donald Trump as the president. The Trump-Pence ticket foreshadows the destruction of this nation to come. And it's a nation that's already destroyed, but it's only going to get worse. Do you want to live in a worse world? Because that's where we're going, and we're going to go there in record time under Donald Trump. It's all part of the planned agenda. They're giving us this man who's horrible with business, bankruptcy, 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 born with a silver spoon. The joke, as always, is going to be on us, Truth Seeker. We need to show up in our nation's capital. We need to not leave there until all these government officials that we pay for step out of office, resign, and they're not welcome to come back. You know? We need to get rid of these clowns that just sell us out every day, going and playing their part in the ongoing act, leading us like sheep to slaughter. Anybody who supports Donald Trump is a moron, an imbecile, someone that needs to be awakened to the truth. Let's put the tragedy to an end, Truth Seeker. Until next time.